Dance class is over. Today was rough for me. Now I'm gonna go get coffee, maybe a book, and a sandwich. I'm back at the theater with like 20 minutes to spare, which is good. Because I work today. At dance class, now I work. I got coffee at the coffee shop, which is also a bookshop, and it's independent bookstore. Is there a person here? Anyway, it's also independent bookstore day, so the coffee shop is also a bookstore. So I got Part of Your World, because I haven't been able to find it secondhand yet, so I was like, I want to support indie bookstore day book. So ta-da! And then I stopped at Subway and got a sandwich. Look at that beautiful sunlight just calling my name. I'm home from the theater, but I'm going out. People that did Something Rotten also do this thing. It's a musical theater cabaret night at a brewery. So I am going to that. I am so uncertain, but I'm doing it. I don't know why I'm uncertain, because I am going. And I'm just leaving what I wore to the theater on. So, who is she? I don't know her. I hate that even though I'm going into somewhere where there's people I know, I'm still like terrified. Like, I know these people. Probably not all of them, but I know a good chunk of them. I'm certain of it. Why is this so hard? It's frustrating. Part of me wants to just wait for Marianne and Morgan. But I like find somebody that I'm comfortable with, and then I clutch onto them and I don't let go. And I don't like that I do that, and it makes me very self-conscious. Okay. They're gonna be here in like less than 5 minutes. It's quite literally fine to just go in at me. Just go in. 17. I don't need a big production, streamers hanging in the air. I don't need to spend the night with confetti in my hair. I don't need a room of people that I don't really know. I just want to hold you and never let you go. I just wanna dance with you. Let the whole world melt away and dance with you. Who cares what other people say? And when we're through, no one can convince us we were wrong. All it takes is you and me and a song. Wow. What the heck? This just keeps getting full so fast. I need to delete. What? Okay. I was talking. Thank you. I'm home and everybody just so inspired me to sing. Plus I have an audition coming up. So it's 11:47. I have chicken in the oven, which should supposedly get done soon. And I have to turn registration again at midnight. This one is a little nerve-wracking again because it's a big one. So the first night I did registration, it was like open to wave 1, the first like chunk, right? And then every night since then it's been other chunks, but just to wave 1. Tonight is the first chunk again, but wave 2. So these are people who have not touched registration yet. So I'm a little nervous, but it'll be fine. We're going to do it and then go to bed because we're tired. And I've literally just been like sitting here. Well, I guess I put dishes away and started the dishwasher and made tea. But other than that, I've just been sitting here. I mean, like kind of preparing, but still. So it's working, but it's 12:05. And not that many notifications have come through, which kind of concerns me. Not from a working standpoint, I don't think. It's working. I've tested multiple things. But from a class-filling standpoint, I don't know. Good morning. I've been sitting here drinking coffee and reading. I'm almost done. I've got like 40 to 50 pages left, so I'll finish this in April, which was the goal. Now, I do have 3 books set aside. Well, technically I set aside 2, and then I just bought another book yesterday, as we know. So there's 3 books out that are not packed that I was like, maybe I'll read them before I move. I don't foresee that happening. Maybe one more. Like, I'll probably read Daisy Jones and the Six. Before I move, though? Well, before I move, probably, certainly. But the next book in the... Oh my god, words are hard. But the book, The Survivor Wants to Die at the End, which is the 3rd book, and They Both Die at the End world, that comes out May 7th. So I want to read that immediately. We'll see. Bridgerton! My parents are here to pick up trees. They didn't tell me this was a whole plant universe. This is definitely their car. That cute lawn. The rolling hills. I don't know if I like where I live. Wow. My parents give me anxiety.
Stop going around. Okay, so you pull at them until you find out where they come out at, and you clip those off right there. Then they go straight up.
That's got really two. Nice. That's got 2 tops. Look at what I conned my dad into buying me. You gotta love it. And it's a warmie. I've never had a warmie before, but I'm excited. Earlier in the time at the plant store, he said, "Do you need any plants?" And I said, "No, Mom's planting me some kale and some carrots." And then I saw this, and I said, "I do need a plant." And then he went, so I said, "That's it. That's a win." Ta-da! I'm just sitting here watching Doctor Who. Why do I want to cry? This is just like a common occurrence for me. So I'm on my rewatch of Jodie Whittaker's Doctor, and I am just like remembering how much I loved all these episodes when I first watched them. Like, once we get to the end of Whittaker, I am less enthused with the storyline. But all of these, I think, are pretty good. Like, I'm invested in each episode. And I love the camaraderie between the 4, like the 3 companions and the Doctor. And I love Jodie's take on the Doctor. All that to say is I'm a fan of Jodie Whittaker as the Doctor. I am not such a fan of the writing towards the end of her doctoracy. We're supposed to get bad weather tomorrow, like maybe even tornadoes. So I'm going to take all of this stuff and set it like down. And I think I'm gonna take the pride flag off my balcony. End of an era. I have a package that got delivered days ago, and I haven't gone to go get it yet. So we're gonna do that. I know I just set all this down, but I'm gonna come out here and read for a while because it's actually really nice out. It's usually pretty windy on my balcony. I don't know why. The perfect placement, maybe. So it's usually cold if it's not like hot out. You know, like it's like 60 degrees right now. Maybe a little bit more. I don't know. But so that it's usually cold because of that. I finished my book, Say a Little Prayer by Jenna Voris. I don't know what I'm going to rate it. I've been thinking about it. Probably too much while reading the book. I don't know why. I've been obsessed with trying to figure out what I'm going to rate books before I finish them. I'm thinking a 4 or a 3.75 maybe. I don't know. Somewhere in that range. But I don't know if it was a 4. Another box packed. I am well on my way to another box full. The thing I'm currently struggling with is all those knives are loosey-goosey and I don't know what to do. Okay, I just finished the new episode of Doctor Who. This season is hitting. First episode, the The second and third episode, I am flabbergasted. I don't know what to think. I don't know what's happening. Who the fuck is Miss Flood? I need to know who this woman is. All right? And oh my God, that was... When they found out what was happening in this episode, I was like, what? I literally shouted. My neighbors probably think I'm insane. Oh, in the end, it's so freaky. Why do they keep doing this? Oh my God. This is such a good season. Oh my God. Also, I finished this book. Put this guy in the microwave for 30 seconds, and I know that's what you're supposed to do, but it feels so wrong. Ugh. But he smells like lavender. That's fun. All right, registration is open again for the night. Seems to be working. We'll see. Again, not a lot of registrations coming in. Kind of making me nervous. But again, also, this is the first time we've ever done it like this. I don't know what to expect. There's some massive storms that are supposed to be coming today. So the sky and the outside just seems like very ominous. Usually when I work from home, I just put on shorts in the morning because why not? But maybe I should put on actual clothes. I'm going to have a bag ready just in case I need to go. Because, well, I assume I would go down to my garage if there was a tornado. I was literally just out here 1 minute ago. Now it's raining. She is coming down. Wow. This does not look fun. Today is a Why is there no space on my phone? Today is a cursed day because who knows what the weather's going to do? Still nobody, first off. Second off, everybody seems like everything's going on. Okay. And then there's a leak at work right now, and it's like coming through one of the lights in the lobby. It's a lot. Like, this is so... I'm done with today, okay? Nobody talked to me for at least 5 business minutes. All right, I've been here for about 10 business minutes. Time to return and maybe take some headache meds. Just a little bit of an outside check. Nothing crazy. There's total cloud coverage currently, which is good. Apparently we don't want to see sun. So, looking good so far. There's just a kid out on the balcony by themselves. I don't trust that shit. We are now in a tornado watch. Yeah. There's thunder rolling in. I'm getting nervous. It did get warmer in the day, and then it did start to get cooler. The wind picked up a little bit. We never had sun. Just saying if that's true, I don't know. But I'm getting nervous. It is supposed to hit in probably like 30 to 45 minutes. Let's take a look outside. I don't super like those clouds. I really super don't like those clouds, to be honest. I don't like that little patch of sun. I don't like anything out here, to be real. These clouds be moving too fast. It's so crazy. It's not even raining. And like, I'm so happy about it, but wow. Also, I've just been sitting here reading. And I won't lie, I thought this book was a smut book. But it's Scottish, so I got it. But I thought it was like a smut, like, book. Like, I thought it was, like, most of the books I read have sex scenes and, like, are smutty in some sense. But I usually give them 2 or 3 peppers out of 5. And I thought this was going to be like a 4 or 5 pepper, but I am 34% in. And so far, there has been 0 smut. There has been mention of sexual activity, but there has been 0 smut. It's really quite interesting. I should be packing, but I was like so nervous about the weather, and I'm just like really enjoying sitting here, like listening to the outside. It's very peaceful. In 2 weeks, this will no longer be my home. I need to take this down. That's why I'm thinking about this right now. Well, also because, I don't know, I just had the thought. That's going to be so fucking hard. I might wait till the weekend. This weekend, I'm going to have to, like, pack. I mean, I have so much packed. Like, honestly. It just doesn't look like it because there's shit everywhere. Apparently, the secret to reading a lot in one day is start reading a book that you think you know what it's going to be about. And then you don't, and you're just waiting for it to happen, so you keep reading because you want to know when it happens. Again, 40% of the way through this book, and nothing has happened. I mean, almost nothing. But, like, what?
Look at that beautiful sunset.
I just don't understand how people don't like Jodie Whittaker's episodes. Like, okay, don't like the story plot of, like, The Flux. I don't like it either. But I like everything else. That episode I just watched with Graham. I love Graham. This is my grocery haul. It's super nice out, but I don't think I'm going for a walk today, which is unfortunate because I can't on Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday. Very unfortunate. Then I only have a week before I move. But I have to upload some photos for job number 3 today. I also have an audition at 8 o'clock. It is 4:45, so that's in 3 hours. So I have to leave before that, give or take. And then I think I'm gonna buy my Scotland plane tickets. They went down again today. They're under $800 right now. I'm going to do it, okay? And I normally get like the basic ass bitch version, which I think I'm still gonna do. If I cancel it, I can get an e-credit, so I could use that for another flight, which that's like, I'll have all this money, I'll want to do another trip. So I'll need to, use it. I have to use it within a year, which shouldn't be an issue. And then there's a $200 cancellation fee, so that's not my favorite. But I could either pay the $200 if I cancel, or I could pay $200 more to get like free cancellation. You know what I mean? So like, is it worth it? I don't think so. I don't think so. Plus, then it's cheaper and under budget. Now I'm wondering if I should do the more expensive one, just because you can choose your seats. Now you can choose your seats with the basic one too, just so everybody knows. I mean, as far as I've experienced anyway, but it's when you check in like 24 hours beforehand, any seat that hasn't been taken already, you can choose, but then it costs extra. How much do I normally pay to choose my seat? And how much does seat selection cost on international flights versus national flights? Because I always pay extra to choose my seats at check-in. Should I just do the more expensive one? I just read that it says seat assignment purchase is only available for wholly domestic flights, which I will not be doing because I will be going international, baby. That's the thing. There's all these different things that I've never had to like pay attention to before because it's international, and not just pay attention to, but like things that I don't know. Like, I don't know that. I've never flown international. I think I'm going to upgrade. I budgeted $1,000, and even with like the upgrade, it's still under $1,000. So it's not as much extra, and it's not really an upgrade. It gives me the ability to choose my seats. I can earn miles, like Sky Miles, whatever it is, and I get a food. I can cancel my ticket if I need to. Yeah. I don't know. This is what happens when I get anxious and nervous. I've literally just been standing in the middle of my living room for, I don't know, a couple minutes. Why? I don't know. Probably because I don't know what to do. Why I don't know what to do? Because I've got about 45 minutes before I need to leave. I did the things I needed to do. Uploaded photos. Bought my ticket to Scotland. And ate food. And now I'm here. I do need to figure out what to wear still. I've got a couple of options. I'll show you. So one of these and my like overshirt. Yeah. You know what? Let's just test the outfits. Okay, you can't see me. Okay, option 1. She's chill. She's leggings and a tank top. Will I be comfortable in this? I don't think so. Even though this, but with short sleeves, is kind of like my comfort outfit of the summer, I don't think I'll be comfortable in this for an audition. I don't think I will be. Now we could switch it up and go with the fancy pants, but they hug me weird. Like, I love the fancy pants, but they do hug me weird here. And this tank top is super short. Like, okay, I pulled them down and you can't tell, but it is pretty short. So I don't know about that, but like, It doesn't look too bad. What if I like, not, no. I don't know, maybe. I'll be so for real, I think I'm wearing this. I am always confident in these pants. Like, even if they hug me strangely, I'm usually still so confident in them. And then same with like the tank and the chambray shirt. That's like my go-to, and it's what makes me feel like, well, confident, yes, but also just like more mask, which is good for this. And I want to appear kind of mask. So I think this is it. This was my other option, right? I think this is gonna make me look too old, like too mature. I mean, this tank top makes me look mature, if you know what I'm saying, but I'm trying to be a teenager here. So I shouldn't wear the fake glasses. I mean, I do wear real glasses now sometimes. I still need to find a good pair. 'Cause the update on the glasses, they're still not like the best. These are fake ones. I probably shouldn't wear fake ones. They hide my eyes. Right? Probably shouldn't. And listen, there is a variable about this audition that I don't know. I don't know. There's a variable, okay? And I feel like I probably shouldn't wear fake glasses. I don't know. Okay, I'm a little confused on where I'm supposed to be, but hopefully this is where I'm supposed to be. I'm not sure, but we're gonna go in and find out.
Look at the moon.
Hi, I'm so sweaty, as you can see. It went well. We'll talk more when I get home. So I've just been in this since I got home. I think I need to be more comfortable with my arms. Okay, I didn't like that shot. I don't like my arms. But this is so hot. I am so hot. And not like, but like. Okay, I look a mess. But let's talk about that audition. So I actually feel really good about the audition. I went in and I, did my little song, and then he was like, "Can you do it again, but like with like more still and belt?" And I was like, "Belt what part? All of it?" Which, like, I already do belt a lot of this cut. Except for the end. The end of this cut, I have never belt. Even, like, performing it, I have never belt the end of this cut. If you know the song, Changing My Major from Fun Home, I do a cut, like, right at the beginning when she's like, "I got so excited, I was too enthusiastic. Thank you for not laughing. Well, you laughed a little bit." The end of the cut is, "And Joan's crazy brown eyes." That's not the right notes, but you get the point. I always do that soft, like I'm like reflecting, because like I go from being like, "I'm having sex with Joan. I'm gonna like study like her thighs and her ass," and then I'm like, "And her crazy brown eyes." So I always bring it down. But so he asked me a belt, so I was like, okay. Was it the best belt I've ever done? I've never belted this section. Was it the best belt I've ever done? No. Was it the worst? No. Are they notes that I can generally belt? Yes. So I don't know. We'll see about that. I did it and he asked me to sing it again. And then we had the dance audition. And am I a dancer? No. Is this the best I've ever felt after a dance audition? Yes. Was I perfect? No. Are they going to look at me and be like, "She's a dancer"? No. But it is the best I think I've felt after a dance audition. So you win some, you lose some. And I think I won some tonight, honestly. And people from Something Rotten were there. And then Melissa, a girl that we never went to college together, I guess. I directed her. I don't think we did. No, she was a freshman when I was a GA. I'm fairly certain of that. Anyway, I directed her in Showcase. And then a few other people that I know were there. And then Caroline from SpongeBob, who watches these sometimes, I think. Hey, you killed that dance. So yes, I am very happy with how that audition went. I will be bummed if I don't get a callback, which, per the norm. But at least I'm happy with it. Anyway, now it's 10:55. I have to stay up for another hour because of registration. And then I will go to bed. As a side note, my sleep schedule is so messed up because of registration. Like, it's so messed up.
So I just bought this island for my new kitchen. Good decision, bad decision, nobody knows.
That was also apparently my first clip of the day. Didn't even realize. It's 11 a.m. I'm working from home. Today's the last day I'm working from home. I just bought that thing, that island. I had like a coupon, but it needed to be used by May 1st. But I was waiting until the delivery date was the day after my move-in, or like my original like move-in, my first move-in date. So that way I could have it just shipped directly to the new place, which it will be, because I get my keys to the new place on May 7th. So that's my like actual move-in date, even though I'm not moving 100% until May 10th. I literally plugged my phone in and then unplugged it immediately so I could vlog. I went to an Xfinity store to get my internet like switched, and it was like not a great experience. Anytime I've gone to an Xfinity store before, it was fine. That was not in this town though. But the internet also confused me, and I tried calling and I kept getting just an AI voice and they wouldn't connect me to a live agent. So I was like, fine, I'll go in. And it was just like, not my favorite experience. I've been working today. I've also packed a few things, so let me show you. That box is new. It's not very big, but it's got a lot of random stuff in it, so that's nice. That's in there. That box is full. I put more clothes in a bag. I forgot I made coffee. Wow, that happened so fast. This is still very hot. I just made it, but I definitely forgot. I don't really think I've packed anything else in here, but like things are getting emptier, which is great. I've got like half a bag of Rice Krispies, which are in a box now, but I was like, oh, I should just make like scotcheroos with the stuff I have left. It's all packed. Took the seat off my big round sheet. That's so funny looking. I finished another audiobook today, Mixed Signals by B.K. Borison. I gave it 3.25 out of 5 stars. It wasn't my favorite. The miscommunication was miscommunicating, and I didn't like it. I don't like the miscommunication trope anyway. I really didn't like it this time. So I gave it 3.25. But today's the last day of April. Can I just tell you, I finished 6 books in April. I read 6 books in April. And half were audiobooks and half were physical books. I read 3 physical books in April and listened to 3 audiobooks in April. I amaze myself, quite honestly. That brings me up to 14 books total so far. And my goal is 30. So honestly, I'm doing pretty good. I got a call back. I'm home from the theater now, and I got a call back. I got a call back for Emma in the prom. Oh my god. I think it's like 5 people. Oh my god. Oh my god. I can't believe it. My name was listed first. I don't know if that's like anything. Oh my god. I'm a little bit nervous about the audition. It's tomorrow. The callback is. There's a dance callback first off. And then music. Vocals, if you will. I am nervous about that. It's cuts from Just Breathe and Dance With You, which is great because I was thinking that Unruly Heart would be a cut, and I do not know that song that well, funnily enough. Oh, if I get Emma, I'll have to learn it. Wow. Whew. So the cut from like Just Breathe is not so much a belty song as, I don't know, you know? But it's like a chunk of Dance With You, and then it cuts to the end of Dance With You, where she's like, all I need is you and me and a song. And I cannot belt that end note. That is a sustained D, all right? That, not my forte. So tomorrow, I'm going to go in there and do what I do. And if he asks me to belt, I will certainly give it my best shot. Who knows? Maybe the adrenaline will be pumping and I'll be like, and then I'll do amazing. I do think they want a belt though, since he asked me to belt in my audition. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. Although I did see a TikTok the other day of a girl who was playing Jenna in Waitress. And the whole TikTok was about how, like, she doesn't have the belting capability that other Jennas have had. You know, when you listen to the soundtrack and watch stuff, she's like, that's not my voice. And it's okay. I will do what feels right with the character with my voice. And what my voice can do is a character choice. So I'm going to have that right here in my noggin. All right, I'm going to go to bed. It's almost midnight. I should have just done registration tonight, honestly. Hi, I'm home. I actually left work a little early so that I could work on the audition. I don't know why. It's just going to make me anxious. But I was anxious at work and not doing anything, so I might as well be anxious at home and not doing anything. I say that, like, I left an hour early. And I stopped at Target. I'm so sorry. I don't know what to wear. So I was like, Target. So let's try something on. Okay, pretty sure I hate this. Pretty sure this is not going to be the audition outfit, which means we don't have a lot to work with. I bought this black shirt, but I don't think I feel good in the shirt. I will have 2 bras on, so my boobs will maybe be up here, but I don't think I feel good in this shirt, especially if I have to take this off. Plus, this feels very Halloween. Like, I don't like that. I don't like that. I could wear this, but, like, that seemed almost too dressy the first time around. Like, I feel like callbacks are supposed to be more chill. But I don't know. I don't know if I want to wear this for the dance audition. That's the thing. Because it's like, it's heavy. This might be the best choice though. Oh my god, I hate my arms. To go classic and just do this, all of these options have my chambray shirt over top of them, just so we're clear. This do be a classic. Does it say gay? Why do stripes say gay? I don't know. I don't know, but I probably shouldn't be worrying about this. Probably be focusing on the music, huh? I found the flannel that I wanted. I knew I had packed it with stuff, found it. Same with a black shirt that could work. I have got to stop overthinking this because I think that's just going to make it worse. I think the more I think about it, the more I work on something, it's going to be worse. Okay, I have done some more practicing. I have done the neti pot. I have eaten some toast. Now it's time to figure out what I'm gonna wear. I just wanna dance with you. Let the whole world melt away and dance with you. Who cares what other people say? And when we're through, no one can convince us we were wrong. All it takes is you and me. A song. Cut. I just wanna dance with you. Let the whole world melt away and dance with you. Who cares what other people say? And when we're through, no one can convince us we were wrong. All it takes is you and me. And a song. All right. Note to self, people suck in Indiana. Leave today, pray the Greyhound isn't full. Who knew asking out a girl to the prom would go over just like an atom bomb and make things much worse with your dad and mom? And who'd have ever thought that could be possible? Cut. Just breathe, Emma. Remember that thing called oxygen? Just breathe, Emma. Look at the crazy state you're in. Just smile and nod, although they're jerks. Say namaste and pray this works. And like we've discussed, just breathe. Let's go. All right, I'm here. Time to go in. Break a leg to me. Okay, so first things first.
All the Alyssas went in and did their solo song, and then all of the Emmas went in and did their solo song, and then they held 2 of each back, and I was not one of them. So I assume that means I'm not going to be cast as Emma, especially since we didn't, sing with any of the Alyssas or do like the cold read of the monologue or anything like that. Very bummed about that. Very sad. Let's backtrack now quick. We did the dance first. I was like a sweaty mess. Like, I was disgusting. But I did the dance. I feel good about the dance callback. Like, was I perfect? No. No way. Did I get a majority of the moves in time and with expression? Absolutely. So, like, I feel like this audition process as a whole was great for me dance-wise. I feel so good about what I was able to put forth for the dance auditions. Okay? That's an achievement. I'm really proud of myself for that. Singing Just Breathe, I felt pretty good about it. Towards the end, my energy was like, you should belt. And then my brain was like, you should not be doing that. That's not how you practiced it. And you can't sustain that. So, but even still, after that, I was like, I think I'm pretty high up there. Like, I don't know, I felt pretty good about it still. There was another girl who did get held back that I was like, when she sang, I was like, oh my God, that's it. She had the perfect placement. It was so good. So there is that. But I feel really good about what I did, especially acting wise. I feel like I acted that cut very well. And even like somebody else, said that I was good. People that I didn't know. Someone said that I did really good, or that I was really good. And then the girl who I was like, she killed it. When I was done, she was like, that was so sweet. I was like, oh, and I was like, thanks. So I feel good about the acting that I did, and I feel pretty okay with the singing that I did. So that is Abbie's recap of the audition. I don't think I'm getting it. So I have to let that sink in a little bit. And that means I won't be doing the show. I just said that I wanted to do either Emma, Alyssa, or Dee Dee. And I got called back for Emma and nothing else. So I assume if I'm not being cast as Emma, well, if I'm not being cast as Emma, I'm assuming I'm not going to be cast as Alyssa or Dee Dee since I did not get called back for them. And I put that I only wanted to do the show if I was one of those 3 characters. So I'm assuming that I'm not, ergo, I will likely not be doing this show. I did think about it for a second, being like, oh, do I want to do the show if I'm not this character? Because they said we could change our minds. But I was like, no, I mean, I don't know. I've made the decision, but I don't know if I regret it or not. I wanted a break for this summer. I wasn't going to audition for anything until the prom came up. So I guess we'll see, but I don't think so.
I'm at work, but I just realized I went to go pay rent for my current place because I got paid yesterday. And so whenever I do that, I take, half of rent and I go and pay it. And I was like, oh, I think this much should be enough for how much of May I still have. I'm so silly. The money for May's rent is due on May 1st. So stuff that I was putting in April is for May. I'm so silly. So now I have a huge credit balance on there. But I don't have to put any more money towards it. I'm so silly. But that's great.
You'll be happy to know that the things I bought at Target yesterday, I returned today. Suck it, Target. So today is what I'm considering as my last real night in my apartment. Because after this, everything is the last time. So it'll be the last Saturday, the last Sunday, the last Monday, etc. I don't need to list out all the days of the weeks for you. And I'm super sentimental like that. Sentimental, autistic, I don't really know the answers. But so, yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to experience it, trying to have a good night, a good time, if you will. I was supposed to work at the theater tonight, but then I asked somebody if they could cover my shift, and they said yes, which I am so grateful for. I think I need this. I might cry. Don't look at me. I don't know if I'll do much of any packing today. I don't know, but also maybe I should, because like it's rainy out. So maybe for, you know, the next however long I should do some packing until it hits like supper cozy time. I do have to do a couple things for job number 3 first. Also, job number 2 was not happy that I was not there last night. So sorry. I mean, it was a communication error on my part. It just wasn't something I thought was a huge deal. So that's fine. Water under the bridge. So I might do some random packing today. And then tomorrow, you know, I don't need this. This does not dictate how I live my life. So this needs to be packed. I have this constant struggle of like, I should pack my lights. Like I should take down my like lights and my vines, because I'm like, that is decoration. But also a lot of that, like the lights, I need them to see. I need light to be lit. All right. And like, especially the vines in my bedroom, they're connected to the lights. They're coming down with the lights. They will stay with the lights. It doesn't look like I've done a lot of packing and it's stressing me out, which is why I need to like do this, because it doesn't look like I've done a lot of packing, because a lot of the stuff I've packed is things from like drawers, closets, cabinets, that kind of stuff. And I'm not going to do this same gallery wall. I'm going to delete some stuff from it. I want a different vibe, methinks, which I've been kind of preparing for. All right, I'm done.
A really soft light just kind of came in. Wow. How magical.
Just another soft shot. Ugh. I think it's so funny how I literally already took pictures and videos of my whole place. But every time I'm like, oh, this is perfect, I just take a picture and a video again. I ordered DoorDash tonight because it's my last real night. Starting Battle Camp on Netflix. Of course, the night that I said I just want to have my final Friday night. I've been experiencing nausea off and on since I ate supper. So I don't know if something I ate wasn't great or if I ate too much, which is quite a possibility. It's a really cute shot. BT dubs. I've literally just been sitting here watching Battle Camp. It's so good. I'm obsessed with it. Like, seriously obsessed. It's 11 o'clock. I've got dance in the morning, so I should probably go to bed. And I spent my last real night in my apartment doing what I do best. Binge watching crappy Netflix reality TV. I'm literally on episode 4. They're 55-minute episodes, so solid. It's so good, though. Highly recommend Battle Camp. Oh, that's wibbly wobbly. I knocked that with my head. This week was kind of stressful. TBH. Mostly because of the audition stuff. Auditioning for the prom and then getting a call back for Emma is amazing. Like, now I'm gonna cry about this. I'm so proud of myself. And I think it's helped me trust myself a little bit more. And also just like hearing from a couple people that don't know me that I did good. Like that, I think I needed that a little bit. And then also the dance auditions were like such a confidence boost for me. Which normally it's the opposite. But I felt so good about them. Like a personal best for sure. And I was good enough to be considered for Emma. Am I getting Emma? We don't know 100% yet, but we know 100%. You know what I mean? But wow. So that was this week, really. Starting tomorrow is the last week in my apartment. Everybody I was like talking about like how hard this is for me. And, like, how I wanted to have one more normal night in my apartment and blah, 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 blah. I've constantly been like, yeah, like, every time I move, it's like the world is ending. Because that's so true. It's so true. I just become so, like, this is my space. And for a little while, my new space is not going to feel like my space. Like, it's not that I'm not going to feel safe, but I'm not going to have my home. And you know, I mean, not everybody, I guess. I become attached to where I live. That's why every time I move, it's literally like the world is ending, which it happens every time I move. Watch all of my vlogs, the past 5 years. Every time I move, the world is literally ending. But I just can't help it. That's just who I am. I have to accept it. And I don't think I can change it, but I can certainly accept it. So next week will be the last full week in my apartment. And then the start of the vlog after that is my moving vlog, where I will move. Fucking hell. Tomorrow, all of this is going to come down. I'm telling you. It's got to happen tomorrow. I think I mentally need it to happen tomorrow to like push me, and probably some other stuff. So that being said, I'm going to go to bed so that I have some sleep before my last dance class tomorrow. And I will see you guys in the next vlog. Bye.